I'm Kat Iniba, and welcome back to Halo Halo, your top entertainment and lifestyle show for Asian Pacific Americans. The third annual Miss Global Beauty Pageant is happening in October in the Philippines. And joining us now to tell us a little bit more is the 2014 winner of Miss Global, Ela Mino. Welcome, Ella.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you for having us today.
Thank you for being here, and congratulations for
you.
winning. Tell me a little bit more about this pageant and how it's different from others out there.
Yeah, for sure. So the Miss Global pageant is really focused on diversity. That was one of the things that I really liked about the pageant and why I was so interested in competing. They focus on really trying to find women who have diverse walks of life, diverse heritages, different points of interest in terms of our education, our values, different forms of beauty. So that's
it's more than just outside beauty, right?
Yeah. There's a lot that goes into our final scores. We have an interview segment with the judges. We're sort of interviewed during the week as well. The judges, we have secret judges that kind of want to get to know us a little bit more, kind of see us in our element and see what we're like naturally, as opposed to actually being in a formal interview. We get to do a lot of really cool photo shoots with really great photographers, and they come on the trip with us as well. We do a little bit of public speaking, and of course we do a little bit of a dance routine and evening gown and swimsuit for the final night. So there's a lot that goes into our actual score.
What was your favorite part, or can you even choose one?
My favorite, I would say, the top 5 questions, just because.
Really?
Yeah, which is so funny. Because you are a little bit anxious and a little bit nervous for them, but once you've made it to the top 5, you already feel so proud of yourself because your hard work is already feeling like it's paying off. And once I got to the top 5, I felt a lot more relaxed, which is funny. And so the question was, and I don't know, I like not knowing what they're going to ask me, I guess.
Oh, wow, I would hate that.
I know, and it's like, at first I wasn't really too keen on them, and then the more pageants I competed in, or the more interviews I did, the more I started to actually really like the diversity questions I was asked. So so that's probably my favorite.
Now, I think what also sets Miss Global apart from the other pageants is that you guys also tackle topics and like bullying. I know that's big on your list. Tell me a little bit more, because I know you were in New York, right?
So another big thing about Miss Global is that our coordinators and producers actually work with us, and our my director actually gave me the choice of something that I wanted to do with my year. So a lot of pageants work with some really great causes and organizations, and Miss Global, they give you organizations to work with, but in addition to that, I'm actually allowed to choose one or choose events that I would like to go to. And so one of the ones that I chose was a school visit at PS 83 Donald Hurts Middle School, located in the Bronx in New York. I actually got back a few days ago.
Wow. Welcome back.
It was amazing. So I got to give anti-bullying and peer pressure talks to students in grade 3 all the way up to grade 8. So it was, and we did 8 classes in total. And it was honestly a really incredible and rewarding experience. I found that the students were so engaged and they were so interested in what I had to say, but they were also interested in sharing their stories with me and kind of asking me for my advice and kind of what my high school and my junior high and elementary experiences were like. And so it was really special for me to be able to share that and be a role model for the younger kids.
What was the most important, what you think is the most important piece of advice that you gave out?
I would have to say there was a few. So the first one was for the peer pressure, because as children get older and turn into teens and young adults, there's a tendency to always want to fit in and always find always trying to impress a group to some extent, because everybody wants to have a group of friends by the time they've reached high school. And so one of the pieces of advice that I gave to them was really to be confident in who they were, and to really know themselves well. You want other people to like you, but you also want to like your friends as well. You want to be able to hang out with people that are like-minded, respect you as much as you respect them, people who, if you can confidently say no to in a peer pressure situation, then, and they obviously won't judge you for it if they're your real friends.
If they're your real friends, they'll support you.
And so that was kind of something that I was trying to open their eyes to, because I know when you're younger, those aren't really things that you think. You kind of learn that with time. So that was kind of one thing I was really trying to stress. Another thing was also learning how to ask for help. So a lot of younger kids thought that if some of the kids actually put their hands up and shared their bullying stories with us.
Oh, wow.
And I found that it was very common for kids to actually say that if I get help or if I ask a teacher or a parent, I'm afraid my bullying is going to get worse.
Worse, yeah.
And so that was something I
I've
was
heard
trying.
that, yeah, so many times, and it's like, no, get help.
Yeah. And so that was something that I was trying to stress to them was, look, if you actually learn how to reach out for help, not only are you taking away that false confidence and power the bully has over you, because now you have a support system there with you, you might actually also open the bully's eyes to how they're behaving, how they're acting, because at a young age, kids might not necessarily understand how hurtful their words can be or their actions can be.
That's true.
And so that was another thing that I really stressed, and it was so sweet because a lot of the younger kids were really intrigued by that and really like, oh, you're right, that makes sense.
Yes, and it's good that you have Miss Global who supported you in doing this, you know, going out to New York and speaking about something that's so close to your heart. You know? Yeah, and Miss Global is happening in the Philippines this year in October. Now, for people that want to be a part of it, I mean, how does it all begin?
Okay, so it really depends what country you're from. So if you are from the Philippines and a citizen in the Philippines, you can actually go onto the Miss Global Philippines webpage and compete through their pageant. They actually have a national pageant. So the winner of that pageant comes to Miss Global. So I guess she would go in the Philippines, so in her home country.
Yeah, that's happening in September, right?
Yeah, so that pageant's in September. So if you do like a quick Google search of Miss Global Philippines or even just Miss Global, the Miss Global Philippines page comes up. And there's a lot of information on there, a lot of contact information as well. And so women from the Philippines can do it through their pageant. In terms of other places around the world, what a lot of us did was we did online applications. So I directly applied to the Miss Global organization, and it's kind of like a selection process they do. They do like a phone interview with you. They kind of just really want to get to know you a little bit before they make the decision as to who's accepted and who's not. And yeah, so that's just on our official Miss Global page. So if you just type in official Miss Global or Miss Global 2015, it'll come up.
All the information will come
online,
up, right?
Thank
you so much for sharing all this information.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Again, for more information on the 2015 Miss Global Beauty Pageant, you can head to the website that you see on the screen. Time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere because we have more entertainment news when we return.